free to succeed. Christmas Eve episode. Christmas Eve day episode. Whatever. You know what I mean. Congrats to Jose Gonzalez for winning the gems from yesterday's video. There are going to be 2 more winners. So comment with your UM code on this video. And then there will be 1 more winner from tomorrow's video on Christmas Day. And then I'll get them all turned in. So still got 2 more shots to win gems if you want. Just leave a comment with your UM code here. Now, let's see what all we got going on here. We got our Skull Crusher 6-star. We are in the process of leveling him up. We went ahead and bought our masteries. We're going to do them. We'll do them later when we do the episode where we actually build him and get to clan boss. For now, we're just leveling him up. I don't want to put gear on him while I'm still leveling him up because that gets annoying. It slows down the runs, you know. But yeah. Get a little bit of arena in, I reckon. Really, there's not... You know what I do need to do, too? What we really do need to do? I need to go through and clean out my gear a little bit. Maybe we'll do, like, a gear cleanse light. I think we'll do, like a gear cleanse light today. I'm not gonna go heavy and, like, actually sort, but, like, anything 3-star is out of here. And then we'll go through and look at the 4-star. It would be really nice if this filter had a star sorter as well. That would be pretty helpful. But like we've got plenty of speed weapons here that we don't need. You know what I mean? Stuff like that we can kind of skim through and we can start to get pretty picky with 4-star stuff like that. We don't need that. Yeah, I think maybe that's what we need to do because our gear is kind of obnoxiously full. It's getting kind of annoying to have to sell every piece while I'm leveling. You know what I mean? Or filter them out so slowly. So like crit damage gloves. I'm not gonna really be able to use that. We'll get a little pickier with that later. The attack gloves we're not gonna use. Those are speed. We're not using those. Okay. I think we can probably drop... I'm gonna keep that one. Probably drop a lot of these that didn't roll well on the first roll and don't have speed. Look at all this stuff that doesn't have speed. That's some doo-doo. That's doo-doo, baby. Yeah, like that. That's doo-doo too. Drop that one and that one. All these gloves, there's no way we need all these gloves, dude. HP will keep. Crit damage with crit rate, maybe. Crit damage, meh. Defense, attack. We'll get rid of those. So yeah. If you're wondering why I'm getting rid of these over these, it's, in some cases, it's not a bad idea to have a couple of attack gloves on hand. Speed's a pretty popular set, and we've got crit rate and accuracy here, so it's a little bit like, if I'm looking for crit rate, I'd probably just put it on the gloves, but maybe in some instances, these will come in handy. There'll be pretty specific examples, but we'll see how we're looking after we do kind of this light version of the gear cleanse, and if we need to get super strict, we'll start to get rid of stuff like that. But maybe if we want to build, you know, a bomber or something. I built a couple of the Ogren bombers on my main account and had some pretty good success with it in Faction Wars. So something like that could be nice, and the crit rate sub could come in handy. Because, you know, some of them need crit rate to detonate and stuff, which is kind of aggravating, but it is what it is. We got quite a few crit rate. We're like, that we don't need. That I don't care to have. Crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. That's not bad. Okay. We're gonna get rid of that one, because we've kind of got the same thing going on here, but we've got a little bit of speed instead of the flat HP. So that we can get rid of. I feel like we can probably justify... Oh man, they did me dirty on that one, didn't they? Who would I put crit rate on that I would also want resistance? Who would I put a crit rate set on where I'd want a triple resistance roll? I don't know. Let it sit there. We're gonna get rid of that one too. Like that, no. That, yeah, it's okay. Like we're kind of outgrowing that. Attack and crit rate boots. Am I gonna go crit rate set on anybody? No, and we'll see more of those. Like it's not a speed set, you know what I mean? Speed set we can be a little bit. We can keep a little bit more. Damage, defense. We'll let those sit. This one we'll never get rid of. Crit damage we don't have a ton of. We don't have to get picky with that yet. Let's see what we've got in the higher. Like that's really nice. We can keep that around. Attack and crit rate we'll keep. Accuracy, we'll think about keeping speed. We've got another one here. It could roll bad, but like, I don't know. As much as we're farming, we've got quite a few others that are handy. So the 4 stars we can get rid of, even though like that one's got a nice accuracy sub. Again, we'll see plenty more. Not going to be that big of a deal. We can live without that. This helmet we can do without. If any of these have any speed on them. Any speed? Yeah, these can go. Like that can go. Yeah, I think a lot of the 4-star stuff can go, especially in a set like this where we're going to have a lot of pieces on hand anyway. That we can get rid of. It's not a bad shield, but again, we've got plenty of shields and accuracy set. We're usually going to want accuracy in the subs. We can make exceptions, of course, but great defense, crit damage, attack. That would probably go. Speed, 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 speed. Okay, so like there's not much going on in the subs there. Not much going on in the subs there. We can drop those. We've got 2 5-star pairs of speed boots and another 4-star. We'll do that. We'll do that. Resistance, again, there's not a ton in here. We don't have to be in a hurry. We can get rid of that helmet. Lifesteal. We probably want to keep a lot of lifesteal on hand because we're about to try to build this clan boss team. So we may have to settle for some gear, so I'm not even going to bother cleaning that out. I don't even want to risk making myself be short a piece on lifesteal when it comes time. Fury, I do like to play around with a little bit. We don't have too many pieces of that. Sleep set, 25% chance to play sleep. I think anything 4-star here we just drop unless it's speed boots. Speed, defense. We'll get rid of one of the speed boots. We can do that. We can live without that. Cursed. They really should have made that 100%, I think. What would that have really hurt? You can't put it on the spider. It doesn't matter on the dragon or the ice golem. It would be very helpful for Fire Knight. And then beyond that, like, what would it hurt? I don't understand. I don't understand why not. I feel like that would open up Fire Knight a bit. I think because they just buffed this one, right? But they just buffed the chance. My camera, I feel like my computer's being weird. They should have made that 100% heal block. But we don't have a ton of pieces. We don't have to give. Frost. I always end up with so much frost. I always think I'm gonna use frost. I like frost, but I always think I'm gonna use it way more than I end up using it. So anything 4-star, I think can just go. Because we've got right. Yeah, anything 4-star. HP percentage, attack percentage, speed. We'll get rid of that one. Yeah, bunch of helmets, so that can go. Crit rate and resistance, crit rate and accuracy. Alright, so that can go. That can go. Yeah, that'll work. Frenzy, I do also like. We'll hang on to Frenzy. Regeneration. I think anything 4-star. Not really using regen too much. And we'll get more immunity again. Anything 4-star can go. Shield, HP percentage, speed. That one can go. Relentless, we're good on. Savage, I might let hang around. 3-star, we don't need to hang on to. We are not going to use 3. Even 3-star speed boots, we're not going to use. Destroy. It has become a better set. We'll just drop the 4-star there. Stun. I don't think we have enough up to like get picky. We can drop those attack gloves. I don't think we're going to use those, honestly. We'll keep everything else. Alright, 4-star. We've got enough toxic gear. I think anything 4-star can go without really even giving it much of a second thought. And we can drop a couple of these shields too. So we got crit rate accuracy here. That one can go. I know it's got speed on it. I mean, I'm not planning on using toxic, honestly. Anyway, we could probably drop quite a few pieces of this. Anything that wouldn't be like a good broken. Like we can drop 2 of those. We got all this like attack toxic gear. We're not using that. Why is it all attack? Holy cow! We'll just drop it all. I know a couple of those could triple roll speed. I'm not real interested. I've got a few pieces that have done that. I don't care if those even would. Honestly, I'm not been up about it. Taunting, we can drop anything that's 4-star. We'll keep one of each of the armor. I mean, attack, we're probably not going to do that. Drop that. Yeah, again, not really going to use this set much. See, all those have speed. I'll drop one of them. 4-star we can drop. Again, and it's avenging. I think I usually end up with too much of this too. Just like, you know what I mean? Not really using it. Not really planning on using it. And I know that I may be selling some pieces that some of you are like, no. But we're entering that part of the game where it's time to start getting a little bit pickier. We're about to be able to do a lot more, right? We're going to soon be hitting Nightmare Clan boss at least. We're working our way up enough in the dungeons that we can kind of start to let go of the 4-star gear because we're going to start replacing it with 5-star and above. We're going to get to the point where 4-star gear is just out of the question. We're kind of there. So some of these pieces, I know that some of them have speed on them, and some of them could double or triple roll crit rate and stuff, and they probably could be okay, but I think we're at the point where we're going to be outgrowing it so quickly. It's not going to be worth worrying about, you know? So don't freak out too much if I sell something that you think could have been good, because we'll see more of it, I assure you. Like we've got so many Stalwart weapons here, and Stalwart's going to be a good set, but it's going to be good so much later that by the time we really want to start using this much Stalwart, we will have farmed plenty more of it, you know what I mean? So if it's not kind of a standout piece already, got a lot of those. So, like, keep one of those. Are these both speed and defense? We'll keep the good speed and defense. Defense crit rate we'll keep. And then I think we're good there. Defense, crit damage, defense, defense. Defense is good. We're gonna want a lot of defense here. So we'll keep one of the HP. And then we have 2 crit damage. We'll keep the one that has crit rate in the subs. And we had a couple. Again, defense is gonna be good here. So defense, HP, defense. We'll keep those. Speed, perfect. 3-star, no. We'll let those hang around for now. Defense. Yeah, we're probably okay on that. All of this can go. %bonus heal. Maybe we'll give that a shot at some point. We'll go ahead and sell what we got, and then we'll get back down here to the Cruel and like Cruel and Immortal. Again, we get this every day from Clan Boss, so like we can kind of start to be particularly picky about these sets because before you know it, it fills up. You know what I mean? Like I've been kind of being picky with my Immortal. I've seen a few comments over the last couple of weeks of like, I can't believe you sold this Immortal piece that had like speed and HP percentage. It's like I already have too much Immortal gear, you know what I mean? Like I probably have that piece in here, so you can start to get picky with these sets fairly quickly. And again, you're getting them every day if you're hitting Clan Boss like you should be. So like 4-star, I'm not even gonna look at the main stat. If it's 4-star, I'll keep that one just for the sake of having the armor with attack percentage, but as soon as I get 5-star pieces, those are gone. And then weapons. We could probably trim the weapons down a little bit. So speed, crit rate, speed, crit damage. So like this one, I'm getting rid of it. I'd rather just have the guaranteed speed roll here. Here we've got a crit rate roll. There, that can't roll poorly. If this doesn't roll crit rate on the first roll, I'm selling it. Well, it's got attack too. I guess if it rolls HP, I'm selling it. Anything else, I'll let it sit. Okay, it's gone. Easy. Made my job easy. And then that one we'll certainly keep around. Shield. We've got quite a few shields. Crit rate, crit damage. That one can go. Again, I know it could double roll crit rate, but we already have kind of our pick of the litter here. And we're only going to end up with more. So, I think that's okay enough. Immortal, I'm not even going to look if it's 4-star. I'm getting rid of it. Legendary or not. Again, we just get so much of it. Like that can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. Yeah. Divine Offense, it's like, I mean, has anyone ever really used it on purpose? You know what I mean? It's a nice fill-in. It's 4-star, it's gone. Divine Crit Rate is a pretty nice set. But again, if it doesn't have crit rate, or crit damage even, am I going to use it? Probably not. Crit damage, crit rate, attack. Yeah, we can let all those sit there. That works. Hate that. I hate that so much. I really wish they would let you lock your window size. So I don't know about y'all. I stay accidentally resizing my window. Speed. accuracy? Nah. Defense on divine life? I guess that can all just sit there. Divine speed. Here's where we probably need to roll a few just to see. We'll keep those just because we don't have others. Crit rate. Let's see. Defense. And HP. I mean, man, there's just no speed subs on any of this stuff. But we don't have a ton of the pieces. Sorry, we don't have a ton of it anyway, again. And then perception. Yeah, okay. So that's a decent gear cleanse. That's a pretty quick... That's like a quick round 1 of a gear cleanse. Gear cleanses can be very tedious because, like, now we would pay a little bit closer attention. We'd probably... Actually, that can go. You know, you'll want to start rolling things before you sell them to see if you can get the speed roll and stuff like that. But that's not a bad round 1 of a gear cleanse. We've opened up quite a bit of space for ourselves now. We can get back to farming and, you know, breathe a little bit. I have to do this on my main account too. So maybe I'll make a video out of that independent of the free-to-play series. So you can see what a gear cleanse looks like at like a more of an end-game account as well. It seems like it would be very similar, but it's a much different process at that stage. So it's also hard to watch too if you're like mid-game, because I'll be selling some pieces that will for real have y'all pulling your hair out, but you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? It's like at a certain point. There's a lot of people in this game at a certain point that are having to feed legendary champs because they just don't have room to summon at all because they've got a storage full of dupe legendaries, as crazy as that sounds. I mean, I'm not near on the level of spending and acquisition of some of the higher spending players, and I think I've got like 90. I think I'm at like 94 or 96 legendaries now, and 34-ish of them are dupes. And again, I mean, I've spent a small percentage of what the big spenders spend, so it's not unthinkable, as crazy as it is. But anyway, that's it. I've rambled enough, and that episode went by quick. I didn't even get to the jokes. I'll leave y'all with a couple jokes for anybody that's still here. This is a rough chapter. This is not going to be good. But anybody that's still here. What do you call a guy whose head is shaped like a flower? Bud. What do you call a guy who has been struck by lightning? Rod. What do you call a guy who makes diamond rings? Jules. What do you call a guy who votes things down all the time? Veto. What do you call a guy who makes loudspeakers? Mike. What do you call a guy who's a bullfighter? Gord. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's it, though. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, be sure and leave a comment with your UM code. We'll have 2 more gem winners. And that's it. I hope you guys have a good Christmas Eve. And that's it.